Live from Lagos, Michael Uchebu, The Voice, Tosi Olasende, the economic geek, and Ifeanyi Chukwujeku, the street boy. This is Business Unusual.
Welcome to Business Unusual. I still have with me, as always, Tosi and Ifeanyi, and today we will be focusing on blogging. So guys, tell me individually what you think about blogging. I
think it's an interesting concept, and I think it is here to stay.
Blogging, I think it takes patience. I mean, if it's not generating money for me, I don't have the patience for it, I'm sorry.
It has to generate money, right?
Money maker.
Yes.
Well, for me, I don't think I have the patience to sit down, compute, and write, and put it out there for people to come on your site to look through information. What about you, Tosin? Do you think in the future or now you would want to engage yourself into blogging?
I actually set a deadline for myself to start one before the year comes to an end. I think it also builds your writing skill. You're developing skills there because you know that there are people that are waiting for you to churn out this article every time. And also, it also helps with discipline and consistency. Yes, I will do it.
Okay.
All right, guys. In Nigeria and world over, people don't just blog for fun anymore. There's a business side to blogging. Revenue is mainly from ad sales on the blog and how much traffic you can drive to your site. Linda Ikeji is one of the highest earning bloggers in Nigeria. But when did blogging become such a big deal in Nigeria? Let's take a look at this package.
Modern-day blogging evolved from the online diary, where people would keep a running account of their personal lives. These writers called themselves diarists, journalists, or journalists. After a slow start in 1999, blogging rapidly gained popularity, and now schools of journalism research how it differs from core journalism. With over 500 million blogs worldwide, Nigerians caught the blogging fever only in 2010 when Uche Pedro, owner of now popular blogging site BelloNiger.com, came to public light even though she started in 2006. Linda Ikeji is one of the top earning bloggers in Nigeria, with an estimated income of about $50,000 to $65,000 monthly. The leading Nigerian blogger recently bought a $2.5 million house in one of Nigeria's prime areas without breaking the bank.
She got in early when it was still new in Nigeria, and she had content that people were looking for. So right now, if you want breaking news, it's on Linda. If you want news on Kim Kardashian, it's on Linda. If you want news on Don Jazzy, it's on Linda. She got there first. She made a name for herself in that industry when it was still very young, where many people weren't aware of what was going on.
Many wonder how some Nigerian bloggers make money and why some do not. The highest rated blog in Nigeria gets over 250,000 hits daily, which is far more than what some newspapers or even television media can boast of daily. This makes the business viable for adverts, while exploring the options like the private placement, pay per click, and brand endorsements.
Most of these blogs, once you put your ad on there, you know your ad is on there because they're static. So they don't actually even give you a report afterwards. But the way to do that is most of these banner ads, they click through to a website. Now the great thing with Google is Google has a Google Analytics tool, and what you do is just place a unique piece of code on your website, and the report it gives you says 3 people clicked on your banner ad, which was on Linda Ikeji and came to your website. So it gives you a comprehensive report from every single person who has come to your website, and it tells them where you have come from as well. So if you're advertising on a blog site, even with Google Ads, you need to track your advertising. Google gives you a report, yes, but it just tells you these people clicked or this number of people saw your ad. Now what Google Analytics does for you, it says these people clicked and went onto your landing page. Maybe that was where you could sign up for more information. It then goes on further to tell you only 10 people out of the 20 that came to your website actually signed up for that information. So that sort of analytics is what will help you know how good your marketing efforts online are. So you really can't rely on the blogs to give you a report for your advertising. You really need to go into that yourself, and that's something that your programmers or web developers will do for you on the back end of your website.
Welcome back. So is blogging a very sustainable business? Can one really earn a living from social media? Well, we'll be talking with Nojeeb Bello. He is known on Twitter as Barbaric. What informed the name Barbaric?
Barbaric is actually from a bar we owned on the island some years back. We set up our own bar for people like myself and my friends to feel free and do whatever we like. And someone, you know, when we're thinking about a name, someone described us one day after some events that happened in Benin City. Someone described us as Barbaric. And we just immediately said, that is the name of the bar, and everything just fits. So it was from the bar, and when we started social and digital media, the name went on from there.
Oh, fantastic. So tell us, for how long have you been blogging, and when did you break even?
Wow. I have been doing social media for about maybe 10, 12 years, even before it was known as social media, when it was just Yahoo groups, Yahoo Messenger, and a couple of other things like that. I broke even in my business, in my digital media, social media business. I broke even about 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, and since then it's been, you know, slightly profitable. Some years, 2012 was really good.
So, I mean, now the back end of things, how do you exactly drive? Because obviously, I mean, how do you exactly drive traffic on your sites?
The thing is, we have affiliate websites, you know. On our social media end, we churn out a lot of content every day. And we use a lot of tools. You know, there is, you could use Buffer, for instance. I have a Buffer account, which it costs some money. You have to pay like $100 per annum or so. And when I share something, it goes across all our social networks at the same time. Like if I'm here with you now talking and I say, okay, we want something that will post that will go to about 200,000 people at once if they are online, you know, I can use Buffer. Then there's Deliver It again. It's another app, you know, you subscribe to it and it helps share things, news. You are posting something on your news website. We could syndicate your news website and everything you say in the studio, if you agree, if you want us to share your stuff. You know, everything you post on your website goes through our social media network. If it's quality content, it keeps people sharing and more people get into our channels.
Yeah, what you do is microblogging, right?
Mainly microblogging. But we've started a website, a full blog right now.
I mean, what's microblogging, guys?
Yeah, because I would like to understand that term, microblogging. What is it all about?
You know, there are times, if you see the trends with the youths today, most people just want to get their information and go. People don't want to read 3-page articles anymore. You know, blogging was something that people would sit down and compose like very long articles and tell you how to do this, when to do it, the whole details of everything. But some people don't have the patience for that. And with the MTV generation and everything, they just want to quickly get. So with Twitter comes with about 140 characters. So you have to summarize what you are saying into that short, you know, sentence and just put it out. And people appreciate that. So that's microblogging as opposed to irregular blogging.
All right, so what drives revenue or numbers?
It depends on how much ads you have on your website. And that also depends on how much traffic your website is getting. So if your website is getting a lot of traffic, a lot of people are talking about your website, a lot of hits on your website, people are visiting your website a lot, you know, people will be willing to pay more to have their ads on your website. But if your website doesn't have that much traffic, you know, you get less. So it's all about putting out the kind of content people want to read, then using your own social media and other medium to tell people, come to our website and get this information.
So yeah, you spoke about content. I mean, we all heard the story of how the biggest blogger in Nigeria, our website got crashed because of the issue of piracy. How do you get content onto your website without treading that path?
Yes, for what I'm doing right now, my website is more of user-generated content. This issue of plagiarism and content, it was a very real issue for me because I work with Nairaland also. I'm an admin on the entertainment section. And, you know, sometimes something goes up on Nairaland and someone comes and says, no, that's my content, take it down. And it causes a lot of friction. So when I was starting my website, for ethical reasons, I didn't want issues of you stole our content or you copied from us. So I wanted fully user-generated content. You know, you have a business you are running and you know it's a good business, but nobody knows about what you are doing. Send us, write a story, a very detailed story, how you started your business, what you do, where people can get your stuff, and we put it up. You think somebody came to rob your house, the government is doing nothing about it. Write a story where it happened, who you report to, what they stole from your house. Send it to us. We share your story. That's what we do. So like I did a study of the most popular websites in the world, and Google, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Yahoo, they hardly generate content on their own. They put up a platform that helps you post your content and share your content, and that's what gets them to where they are. And it removes that issue of plagiarism. So, and that's the kind of thing I want to run.
Yeah, but speaking of websites and money, of course, I noticed that on your website there's no like any form of ads. And obviously, because ads are like the easiest way to make money. To make money,
yes.
Is there a reason why you're not towing that line?
I'm going to start running ads, but for a while, I didn't. My website started running today, this year, sorry, and I didn't want to start with ads immediately, because even when I started my website, I had an agency, an ad agency, who had been doing business with me on the social media end. And they say, your website is up. How much do you charge? And I said, no, there's nobody there right now. So, but we've been building traffic over the past couple of months, and there are more and more people visiting. I think if you visit most of the popular Nigerian websites, there's something I call ad fatigue. You know, people go there, there's an ad here, there's a banner ad, there's a side ad, there are some ads that when you even log on the website, they block your view. You have to read them and close them, you know. So I want people to come to a fresh website where it's just the information they are looking for. Then gradually we begin to advertise little by little. And, you know, less ads, more content. So we're going to start, some people have asked to advertise on the website already. I've turned them down, but recently there's a musician, I don't know if I can call them Chocolate City. They want to advertise Jesse Jags.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, Chocolate City has shown interest in your website. So can you just put a number to it? How many hits have you gotten on your site?
Okay, hits.
What is the average view? Yeah.
For
your website?
In a day, I get about 2,000 views in a day. It's still upcoming. It's just they want to put it there because they know the kind of visitors that come there are music, entertainment visitors. Yeah. So even with that 2,000, they are sure that 1,500 or thereabout are their own kind of people, their own kind of consumers.
So it's like you're creating a niche for yourself.
Exactly.
And Chocolate City is a good match.
Exactly. Yes.
Great. Do you need to go through a school to learn how to blog?
You may not need to go to a school.
Oh, is there a school to start with?
Yes.
Really?
Google runs courses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even in Nigeria, yeah. Wow. Google runs courses. And there is another one, Wild Fusion. They run courses, and they're pretty good. Myself, I learned virtually everything by myself. But I still had to go to a course organized by Lagos Business School and Google, because I wanted to be sure that what I was doing was the right way. And I wanted to know what other people were doing, or other advantages, other things I could do to help, you know. So when I went to the course, at the end of the day, I was like, it's not as if I learned so much, but I knew I was doing what was right. And I knew there were other people. I saw the competitors I had, you know, and I got to learn from them.
I mean, to run your business, obviously, I mean, you need internet.
Yes,
internet doesn't come cheap in Nigeria.
Yeah. Talking about prices, the round is all up, okay? I mean, there's been a whole lot of things in fuel scarcity going on, right?
Yes. The issues we have running this business in Nigeria, we don't have good broadband internet in Nigeria. and electricity is not there. You know, for my internet, I have to subscribe. Right now, I'm subscribing to 2 different service providers.
Okay.
There was a time I had to subscribe to about 3, 4, you know, and I think we need better services, and I hope more companies are coming because there's money. For myself, I always make sure I'm willing to pay for anything I want to use. My electricity bill is like, it's quite high, and I'm happy to pay as long as the electricity is there. Okay. Yes, if my bill is like 50,000 naira per month and there's electricity constantly, I'll pay it. You know, so we just need the services. Now, for fuel scarcity, it's really strange because when we were campaigning during the election time, I campaigned for this government, and one of the things I could not believe was happening in Nigeria that I wanted a change for was fuel scarcity. I don't know why it's there, you know, and it's very serious right now. All over while coming here, all over the filling stations, people are queuing, people are, you know, I think the government, the Minister of Petroleum, who they're talking about summoning the Minister of Petroleum, who coincidentally is the president, to come and explain at the Senate. And if he's the Minister of Petroleum, I think he should go there and tell us why we are still having this problem.
The issues over again. All right, thank you so much, Mubarak. I mean, thank you so much once again.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a wonderful time here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now if there's any business story you don't understand and you need us to simplify the numbers, please send us an email at btvanewsroom@btva.tv or simply tweet at us at btvanewsroom and we will respond. Thank you so much for joining us.